Hello, my name is Zelta and this is my colleague Egita Maliņa. And as our presentation, we will show you the video about fantastic event, Zivtiņa Championship.
A tradition to be better. Leading by example. This was and is our main goal when we think of tomorrow. What today's youth will bring to society in the coming years. How will they behave and create better tomorrow? How can we help to fight existing issues and make kids better? That's why Avantis together with Zivtiņa decided to establish an event 8 years ago, which became the most desired event for all Latvian school kids of all grades. We do it because we see that the uphill struggle to get youngsters out of their couches and sofas is getting tough. It is getting even more difficult to get them off their shoulders and screens. And drug abuse, as ever, is a never-ending story. We offer equal opportunities for all, free of charge and without any exceptions. So the spirit of real, creative and healthy life can be enjoyed to the fullest. There is an ever-growing percentage of kids who smoke, try alcohol and drugs, are obese and overweight, does not engage in sports activities. This is where Zivtiņa Championship comes into play and offers something that kids are craving for, a creative and healthy environment where teamwork, tolerance and mutual respect plays a major part of the game. Zivtiņa Championship became so big that even despite government reluctance to actively support youth politics, Prime Minister and other high-profile officials participate and encourage kids to be better humans. How does participation scale countrywide? Almost 90% of school kids participate and want to enjoy Zivtiņa Championship, and that's the reflection of how big Zivtiņa Championship is for the hearts and minds of kids. As the saying goes, do you practice what you preach? We can definitely say that 8 years of hard work pays off through the smiles and happiness of those who are the active part of the event and the teams who strive for success in 5 regional and 1 final event of Zivtiņa Championship. Growing numbers of each year's participation shows that we are on the right track and we want to go bigger for 2015. And the media, they love Zivtiņa Championship. They see that Zivtiņa Championship does something that the government does not. Provide a welcoming and motivating environment for kids where the energy they naturally possess will transform into something bigger, rewarding a whole class and honoring the winners. The Zivtiņa Championship tradition has changed lives of thousands of kids. Its social impact is everlasting, and this is something you cannot buy for money. Zivtiņa Championship in 2014 achieved the most remarkable results during its history. New record of participants was set. 90% of school kids applied for Zivtiņa Championship. 7 large-scale events in Latvian regions and capital were organized, including opening event, semi-finals and grand finale. For the first time, Zivtiņa Championship was supported on national and regional level by Prime Minister, Minister of Education and Science and municipalities. Zivtiņa Championship reached extensive media coverage in regional and national media. Grand finale was an unforgettable event for children and families. It was broadcasted on 3 national TV channels, radio and news portals. During the grand finale, new world record was set with participation of Prime Minister and youngsters. The biggest selfie. With Zivtiņa Championship, Zivtiņa delivered brand values to its most important target audience. Zivtiņa strengthened brand awareness and loyalty. Zivtiņa Championship is a series of national favorite school children events, fulfilling an important social mission. Zivtiņa Championship could not be possible without Avantis, Tele2 and Zelta Zivtiņa, and the whole team of supporters who make it happen during all these years, giving kids something they could not have otherwise, a sheer fun and excitement about their own ability to bring success through teamwork and participation in Zivtiņa Championship.
So thank you, and let's hear questions from Jerry.
In the video, you mentioned smoking and drug abuse. When you promote Zivtiņa Championship, do you also communicate the social messages to kids, or is it just all about fun and sports?
Zivtiņa Championship is not just about fun and sport. One of the main goals is to promote active and healthy lifestyle. So this all includes the bad issues which you saw. So we don't allow the smoking or alcohol use in our events. So what we are doing, we are promoting a healthy lifestyle.
And to add Zizi brand, Zizi advertising serial, heroes also take part in all the events showing positive example.
As I understand, it's this kind of event already have been happening several years. So what do you did this time differently compared to other years, so that you have so huge increase of visitors?
So we organized Zizi Championship for 8 years, and every year our aim is to grow. Of course, we wanted to increase the amount of participants, which we did, and our aim was this year to increase the quality of execution of the project, and the main thing was to involve the state officials of Latvia.
Yeah, just to add that the main aspect was to reinforce it as a national-wide initiative for school children in Latvia. And as a PR professionals, you know yourselves that if you want to increase the number of participants for 5,000 up till 15,000, it's to some point, of course, it's difficult. But let's say if you have a number of participants that already reaches 85% of all school children, to grow a little more even, it's really hard. So what we did is we created the ambassadors program, which we involved the state and the municipalities to support it both on national and local level. We're very active in an area where school children are, meaning in social media. Alona can say some words about homepage, which has incredible results as well.
Last year we made our homepage, which is the main platform where we communicate with our target audience. The results were remarkable because we reached 30,000 unique viewers per month, which for new page is a very good result. And in this platform we made a lot of, not just we inform our target audience, but we made a lot of interesting contests, which is not just making the fun, but educate our target audience.
And just to give a little bit background situation, there are a lot of new projects, newcomers in the area that also want to attract the school children and yours. It's getting a little bit difficult in terms of attracting new children. And on the other hand, there's also some kind of a slight changes in mobile communications area, because children also tend to switch from prepaid cards to postpaid services. So we have some serious challenges, not just within the Zizi Championship, to keep this event growing even further, but also for Zizi Championship, Zelta Zivtiņa as a prepaid card.
What is the toughest thing you have to face in this competition?
The toughest thing?
Yeah. It's like, what do you think that next year I definitely want to do better?
Growth. We have 90% of all target school children, but still we want to grow. I believe it's, to some point, it will be a real challenge.
It will be a big challenge, and of course, our aim is to be the most, not just the biggest, but the most desired event for the youth. And to
be a part of the lifestyle.
Of the youth. Yeah.
Yes.
But all the participation were across all Latvia, small cities, schools, or mainly in Riga?
So, Zizi Championship consists of 7 large-scale events. One is the opening event. For this year it was with Prime Minister support, and followed by 5 semi-finals, which happens in the regions of Latvia and also capital of Latvia, and the grand final happens here in Riga, and it's like I would say most probably the most important event for school children with their families. 10,000 participants for this year. Incredible.
And I can add that participation in ZZ Championship is free for all, without any exception. The only thing which you need is you need will to participate in ZZ Championship.
Thank you very much.